welcome to my channel. I am back with the Holiday Wow Advent Calendar. So I've been really looking forward to doing this. This is an Amazon product. I got this for free as part of being in the Amazon Vine program, and I get it for free in exchange for writing a review on the item on the website. If you're ever curious, I've got the links to, whenever I do these Amazon hauls, I put the links to the products in the description. They are affiliated links, but you can also go there and at some point you'll see a review from Jason Crow, my husband, although we write the reviews together, but that's how it's named. So if you ever want to see what we actually said for realsies, then you can look there. But this whole video is dedicated to just this one item because I thought you might want to get this item. It's for sale now. I imagine that if it's still around come Black Friday, if they haven't restocked, it will go quickly, shortly thereafter. I bought this myself last year, probably during Black Friday, if I remember right, and I enjoyed opening it each day like you're supposed to with an advent calendar, but we're going to open all of it today in case you want to know if you would like this item either for yourself or as a gift for someone close to you. So before we open it up, let's see what it costs. I know there's such a wide range of costs for advent calendars that some of them are way out of my price range, but this one is pretty reasonable. I mean, considering I was able to buy one last year. And for makeup too. So, it's not going to be your name brand makeup, but it is still got good stuff. I ended up putting most of these things in the joint makeup bucket that my kids use, because a lot of these, I don't wear a lot of makeup, you can tell. My nose is like, I should have put my special Temu stuff on my nose before I started this. I've been filming a lot of these videos today because I only have 2 days a week that I can film, so that's why, believe me, I do shower, I do change my clothes. You're just seeing a bunch of videos filmed on the same day if you've been watching. So this is the 2025 upgraded professional makeup advent calendar, real makeup for girls, teens, women, beauty advent calendar, 24-piece, individually boxed Christmas surprises beauty countdown set. And oh my gosh, you guys, it retails for $23.99, and then there's a coupon for $7.20 off. That's a fantastic price. Hopefully when this airs, that coupon will still be there. But let's get it opened. All right, so I don't think I'm gonna actually personally open any advent calendars during Advent. I don't think I'm really gonna get any, I mean, unless Advent is usually one of my search words when I'm looking for products on the Vine program, just because, Advent season's coming up. So I do look there just in case I can luck into anything, but I don't plan to have any. Now one of my daughters has a Nido advent calendar that she got from Walmart, or she might have gotten it from Amazon, I don't know, that she's gonna open, and my other daughter is looking for one that she wants to have to open. But yeah, last year I got my favorite one was the Bon Marie Jams and Jellies one. That one was really good. I really liked that one. Okay, how do I get this out? This is a very tight, okay. So everything is in individual boxes, which for one, is awesome because we've gotten some advent calendars before. They're just in like little wells, and they come out of their well sometime and go into other days, and that's just, you know, not helpful. So it's nice that they're all individually boxed. If you're a crafter, you know, you can make use of these boxes for cool crafty things, or you can save it and fill it with your own candies or something next year. That would be fun because there's all different sizes, so you could put all different kinds of candies and stuff, or, you know, whatever. Or you could, here's an even cooler idea that I would never be organized enough to do, but save all this and then buy like a piece of costume jewelry to go in each box to give to a young lady in your life. Or a middle-aged lady like me. You guys, last year for Christmas, if you've been around long enough, you know that I gave my mom has Alzheimer's, and I gave my mom a plastic container that has plastic containers in it, and I filled it with costume jewelry from Temu. So each little container had a piece of jewelry from Temu in her sizes, whether they were rings or bracelets or necklaces. And I also put a little piece of tissue paper in each one so that it was like unwrapping lots of gifts. I think she opened 2 or 3, and not sure where that thing is now, but she didn't understand the concept, and I couldn't get her to believe that it was for her. And because she couldn't remember it was given to her, she didn't feel like she could open it, and it was a mess. So I think I'm to the point now where there's nothing I can get for my mom for Christmas, which is sad, but she's still here, which is, I mean, 2 Christmases ago, I was pretty sure it was going to be like our last Christmas before she had to go into a home, and she's still living at home with my dad, which is all credit to my dad. All right, this first item looks like brow. Oh, it says 2-tone concealer. Well, what do I know? I was going to say it looked like eyebrow, you know, eyebrow powder. But it's a cute little container. 2-tone concealer. Trims the face and enhances the 3-dimensionality of makeup. So if you've seen all those videos on TikTok and stuff where they, you know, have certain places they highlight and certain places they deepen, there you go. That would not be me. I guess I can put this back together so that my girls maybe can draw numbers to see who gets what. That's a cool thing if you have a more, not, you know, not makeup unless you have all girls, because I have 1 boy. So when we get, maybe it's a slime. I'm still looking for a slime advent calendar for free on Amazon because my kids really liked that slime one that I got from Temu last year. I did too, actually. I love butter slime. But with those, with having 4 kids, they could each get 6 days worth, and so they would draw numbers out of a hat, kind of a thing, to see which numbers were going to be theirs. All right, day number 2. Ooh, this is pretty. Eyeshadow, pretty sparkly eyeshadow, and it says that it's glazed pink. So I'm not going to try any of these just because I'm just not going to try any of them. But we'll at least look. All right, day number 3 is in a box like this. So probably a lip or an eye pencil, you figure. This one is a brow pencil. What color is it, you ask? It's this color. So if you have dark brows, that would be nice. I don't know what, I mean, I still have color in my brows, but obviously they're thinner over here. And my mom was in the generation where they plucked, or maybe it was just her, but she plucked so much of this that now her brows start like right here, right? And I've gone through periods where I've plucked everything, but I'm pretty natural now. Obviously you can see, but I remember when my grandma, when her hair was going white, she started using a red eyebrow pencil. And that was not attractive. So I don't know. I know having darker eyebrows, like if you have graying hair and then you also start having, you know, your naturally gray eyebrows, then I feel like is when, I don't know, I feel like you look younger when your eyebrows are darker. But I don't, and I know it's even popular to have super dark eyebrows. I don't really like super dark eyebrows, but yeah, so I haven't decided what I'll do when mine start to lighten. But someday. But my nose is still super red. Okay, day number 4 is another brow pencil. So I wish that these weren't back to back, but they're back to back because of how they've organized the boxes in here. Now, what color is this one? Do they say? Okay, this one says dark brown. That looks pretty much the same to me. Let me look at the other one again to see, but it's the same, I don't know, whatever brand this is. But yeah, that one said number 2 dark brown, so we'll see if this, hopefully it's not the same. Although if that's your color, then yeah, you know, yay. Okay, this one's number 1. Oh, this one was black. Now, you could use these as eyeliner too, except it is pencil-like, so that might hurt a little bit. So, okay, now we're ready for 5. 5 looks like this. Aw, and we have a hair tie. Now, I have shown hair, so I had an Etsy creator named Anne Gabriel. She reached out to me one time and wanted me to highlight some of her products on my channel, which I graciously did. I felt blessed that she had picked me. And she had a better quality ones of these, but she pointed out that you want ones like this because they're not going to pull your hair because they're kind of satiny. Now, most of them, hers, I don't think had this part in them, but a lot of the ones I've seen do, because that's how they connect them. But yeah, it's a really pretty color, pretty pink. So not just makeup in these. So number 6 looks like this. Mascara. Oh, well, it's at the other end of the box, so hold on. So that pink eyeshadow was really pretty, but I feel like I'm too old to wear glittery eyeshadow. All right, here we've got lip balm. Lip balm. It does not mention a color. It says moisturize and nourish your lips. So it's a really cute container. I am partial to the Manuka Honey lip balms that Temu sells. And my second favorite would be chapstick, cherry chapstick. But this one looks like this. So a tinted lip balm, presumably. I'm not going to try it again because I don't know which one of my kids is going to get this. But it doesn't say that it's tinted specifically, so maybe it is light enough that you wouldn't notice if it was. All right, number 7 looks like this. I like how they're different colors. there's lots of things you could do with these boxes if you didn't want to keep them as boxes. Okay. Liquid blush. It feels like this would be too pink for me. I tend to go for more coral colors, which I don't know. See, I've got, okay, well, we're doing beauty stuff, so let me use some of my Candy Bella because I'm shining it up. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a blur cream in this? Well, I would keep that. If there was a blur cream in here. Why am I using my finger instead of the poof or the sponge? Because the sponge gets gross. The sponge has all of the oil and it just gets gross and you have to wash it all the time. So I saw Hey Everybody use her finger, and so I've been using my finger ever since because she has excellent skin, so I know she knows what she's talking about. Okay, well that looks a little bit better. Yeah, I feel like I love Candy Bella, but I feel like they need to figure out a better application system. Because, I mean, it's fine to use my finger, but that's really probably not the ideal. And my nose is just gonna stay red through this whole thing. Okay. I need to eventually bring my my makeup bag in here that I used to keep in my other recording spot. And I think that the nice lady who used to encourage me with things that I should always have around me, I don't think she watches my channel anymore, so I don't have that reminder. But anyway, here's liquid blush, and you guys know how that works, so I don't need to take it out, but it's very pink, which to me either feels like it's perfect for a younger person or someone with just a totally different skin tone than I've got. So that was number 7. Number 8 looks like this. So I hope I know last year when a lot of us were doing the Temu ones, it kind of felt like spoiler zone. So hopefully you don't feel like this is spoiler zone and you feel like this is helpful in case you want to actually get this. Okay, we have another eyeshadow. I love these containers. This one's a more neutral. This is not a color I would wear either. This is, well, it's called Skin Color. Well, it would be somebody's skin color. Actually, if it were my skin color, I wouldn't be so red all the time, but this feels pretty gray. So yeah, so I wouldn't wear this color. I tend to wear kind of a light ivory on the inside, and then I wear kind of a dark burgundy-ish brown in this area. My eyes are pretty hooded, so you don't see a lot of the color anyway, but all right, number 9. Aw, some star hair clips. That's really cute. I like hair clips, but I don't think I'd wear these unless I had just the right outfit to wear them with. Somebody just flushed the toilet. Did you hear that? So they look like this. So yeah, these are cute. Well, hopefully you like ASMR and maybe those, although who wants to hear a toilet flushing? But that's one thing when you are the creator, you can never tell what people are going to be able to hear. And I'm not going to have any way that I'm going to be able to soften those sounds for you. So I apologize if they're annoying. Oh, now this I might use, okay? Makeup Remover Balm. I love makeup remover balms. Let's look at this one. I'm not going to touch it just in case, but yeah, looks like that. So this one looks like a thicker one, but perhaps it would liquefy pretty quickly once you actually touched it. I've got a couple, or one I really like from Temu. I used to, okay, I love the one that Mary Kay had where you would like shake it and it was like, I want to say it was oil free, but yet it really sure seemed like there was oil in it. So maybe there was, but I loved it. But as far as some people used Pond's. I could never use Pond's that way, but I really like these kind of greasy removers. I love them. So yeah, that's the first thing in this one that I think I might actually, well, that, and I would probably wear the hair scrunchie. So those two things are probably my favorites so far. Okay, well, this is number 11. Ooh, a highlighter. This is really pretty. And I love how all of these eye things are the same size. So it's just a highlighter. It's beautiful. Beautiful, sparkly. You guys, I don't ever go anywhere that would necessitate me having really awesome eye makeup on. I mean, I don't have any eye makeup on right now because today was a work from home day. But when I do go to work, I don't wear mascara because my eyelashes grow straight out and they're very short. So that like almost immediately causes me problems if I wear mascara. So I pretty much do eyeshadow and eyeliner. But yeah, oh, here's a pretty, so this was day 12. So this one might actually be lip. Nude pink lip gloss. That's a really pretty color. It would be really way too bright on me. And I hate lip gloss. Most every lip gloss I've ever tried is sticky and I just don't like that. I don't like that feeling. But some of this stuff is really beautiful. And, most people nowadays, they don't need a special place to go to make themselves look super pretty. I'm just old and boring. All right, this is day number 13, my favorite number, dual color blush. Now, I would wear this color blush. That's kind of close to, the blush I use has 4 colors, a light, a dark, and then 2 kind of medium-ish colors, but they're in this family. This I would never wear, but maybe it wouldn't look that bright on. There was the toilet again. This is it says trims cheeks for a 3-dimensional natural look. So there you go. And again, this same size container. So if you got this or gave this to somebody, they would have a really nice looking set of makeup when they were done opening all of this. All right, number 14. I feel like that noise is so loud. I'm so sorry, you guys. Finally we've got mascara. Probably a basic mascara, right? Does it have a color? It does not have a color. It's just mascara. I would assume it's black. It looks black if the outside is any indication. Black is my preferred choice when I do wear mascara, just because I need all the help I can get to make them visible. I ordered that bubble mascara that was super popular from Maybelline and super difficult to get, that I had to order it off of Amazon because it was never in the stores. And I liked it, and it really did work to add dimension and length to your lashes. And then my daughter borrowed it, so now I won't use it because I will not use eye products that have been on other people's eyes, even if it is my kid. So I was super disappointed. And she got great use out of it, but she didn't need that kind of mascara. And she felt bad, and so she bought me a replacement, but it was a replacement from Five Below. And I didn't have a good mom moment with that when that happened. But you know, some days are like that. All right, well, here's a tanning cream. For those of you that like to, I obviously do not like to tan. I always look like this with translucent skin where you can see all my veins. I just don't tan. I burn, and then the burn peels off, and then I'm white again, like white. And I've never had any luck with tanning creams, but if you're someone who likes to stay tan during the winter, maybe you'd like that. All right, it looks like we're getting back to some more pencils. We've got 16. Oh, a brush. All right, the brush is not labeled, but we've got, it's a super soft, I don't know, what would you use this for? Eyeshadow? I prefer a sponge when I'm putting on my eyeshadow, personally. But yeah, I suppose that's what these are for. So a dual-sided brush, that's nice. That was one thing. I used to have an Ipsy subscription, and what was one of those other boxes? There's another one that had like box in the name, and I ended up quitting both of them because even though you could sort of pick what you got, I still ended up getting tons of brushes and eyeliners and mascaras and nude or neutral colored lipsticks, and I didn't like any of that stuff. All right, this is a lip pencil. In that color, is it really that color? Yeah, so this would not, okay, I have a little bit of residual lipstick on, but normally my lips are pretty bluish pink, so this wouldn't show up on me at all. And I'm not really a fan of the actual pencil. I like a twistable, soft kind of pencil. But I know a lot of people do like these, and this is number 3. 2, the Beautiful You. Isn't that sweet? All right, number 18. I wasn't smart enough last year to put these boxes back in their spot, and so I could have probably looked up a picture, but I could never get all the boxes back in where they belonged. Oh, this one's pretty. Strawberry lip gloss. So I wouldn't use it because it's lip gloss, but I do like that color. It wouldn't look good on me. Or maybe it would. I tend to wear, I don't know if it's because my skin is so pale that I tend to, just like with my nail, like normally when I have my nails painted, it's a burgundy, sparkly burgundy. So I kind of do the same thing with my lips. It's probably not very flattering. Probably ages me more so than all my gray hair. And maybe a color like this would look better, but because my skin is so red, of course you would think I shouldn't wear burgundy. I don't know. I don't know what the right color lipstick is to wear with my skin. I do really like this color though, because it has a little orange in it. It's not just straight pink. And I want to know if it smells like strawberry. So I can at least smell it. It does not smell like strawberry. Well, that's a bummer. But this is a cute little size for a purse, right? I realize they have to keep things kind of neutral in these so that they're more marketable to everybody. But, I don't know, most of these colors I wouldn't wear. But that doesn't mean I don't think it's not a good, it's just not a good one for me. All right, here we've got a lipstick this time. I do love this square. Oh, but see, it's a neutral color. That's pretty close to my natural lip color. So I wouldn't wear that because I don't like my natural lip color. But I think it would look really good on any of my daughters. I think it would look nice. Okay, get this put back in. All right, so that was 19. 20 is a similar size. We're going to get another one, perhaps. Yes. Will it be more bold? Okay, this one is also a lipstick. No, it's not more bold. It's more neutral, more brown. That would look terrible on me. Or, I mean, I've never liked... There was a brief time in the late 80s where I thought frosted lipstick looked good, and maybe it did because I was young, but ugh. All right, this one is Rouge. And I'm sorry, let me go look and see what the other one was. That was number 1, Rouge. Oh, I keep opening the wrong side. And this one is... Something just fell. And this one is number 2, Rose Purple. Okay. I know neutrals are super popular. I just have never... I don't know. I like color. I want colored socks that match my clothes. I want bright colors against black. 21. We're almost done. Another eyeshadow. Giving us all these shimmers for the holiday season. This one is Pearlescent Skin Color. So that's funny because the other one said skin color, but it was kind of grayish. But this one is definitely on the peacher side. And you guys, if you are a person of color, what do you think about these? Like, is this like the white girl, the white girl holiday makeup one? Are there ones of these specifically for women of color? Because obviously colors look different on different colored skin. All right, here's number 22. This one is Cinnamon Lip Gloss. Well, now in what world is this cinnamon? It doesn't smell, so I guess it could taste, I guess. But it's definitely not cinnamon. Cinnamon should be a brown color. But yeah, are there, that sounds ignorant for me to say, are there makeup advent calendars for women of color? All right, this one, I might keep this one. Aw, hand mirror. Look at that. That is so cute. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. These are perfect. These are perfect for purses. I got to be able to get something out of this for me, right? All right, and then you ready for the last one? We haven't gotten anything for our nails yet. We've gotten all the different kind of makeup. We haven't, well, we did get that concealer, very first thing. What would this be? some kind of lotion. Oh, a face primer. Well, that makes sense. Get that on the last day. They should have put this up near the front. Moisturizing and lightweight, isolates and protects. Now, I have never had luck with a face primer. Are we surprised? I feel like the face primer sits on the top of my skin, blurs it, all that stuff, and then the makeup just sits on top of the face primer and doesn't go anywhere. And so then it feels like I could just scrape it off. So maybe I just have never had a good face primer. But anyway, that's all the stuff that you could get in the Holiday Wow. Do you feel like this is geared more for the younger crowd? Or I think a lot of these would look pretty, I say on silver-haired ladies. I mean, okay, I've got silver hair up here, but I've got brown hair back here. It's just, well, let's not talk about that. It's a horrible mess. But I feel like silver-haired ladies would look good in a lot of these light pink colors, right? So yeah, so maybe it is multi-generational, but maybe not multinational. So take that for what it is, but there we go. I haven't been doing real thumbnails lately, so. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that was in that, and that maybe it might help you decide if you wanted to buy one for yourself. It's really good price, and hopefully by the time this airs, it will. Maybe I'll air this out of order, just so in case you do want it, you can take advantage of that $7 coupon, because that's huge. So maybe I'll air this earlier. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for stopping by for a short little chat. And I guess I don't really do my commercial anymore, so please consider subscribing and checking out the description in case you're a crafty fan. I do have a Junk for Goats craft YouTube channel too, where I do more of the crafty stuff and book flip throughs and that kind of thing, the crafty hauls. So check that out, subscribe over there too. But yeah, I am appreciative of anything that you, any input you give, whether it's comments or thumbs or subscriptions or memberships, any of that stuff. I love it all, and I appreciate all of you. So I hope you're enjoying this holiday season as it's quickly approaching, and that it's not too stressful, because it is stressful for me. So I'm sure it's stressful for some of you too. But anyway, wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourselves. Bye.